common theme after the 2018-19 duck season was how tough it was. But you weren't alone, suffering duck hunter, because here at Arkansas Wildlife TV, we also experienced some tough times last year. And this week, we're gonna share some of our lower moments with you. Another reason we're showing you this is because we're not like every outdoor television show. You know, you got a 30-minute show, really about 22 minutes of actual airtime, and everybody always has success in that 22 minutes. But what you don't always see is all of the small failures and sometimes epic failures that go into 22 minutes of outdoor television.
I may have pumped my shotgun before I shot the first time.
The opening day of the second season, after the first split, Scotty Wyatt and I went out and we didn't really see a whole lot of action. But finally, probably about 10:30 later on in the morning, started to have some birds flying. They responded to the calls, and man, Scotty got some beautiful video in slow motion of birds coming into the decoys, breaking through the timber. I think I must have been too excited from finally, connecting with some ducks. And I didn't draw a feather. 3 shots, 3 misses, 0 ducks. Another one of our hunts at Bayou Meto last year, I took a buddy of mine, John Flowers, who has been for the last several years really interested in getting outdoors and learning how to hunt. And I've taken him on a few duck hunts over the years, but never a flooded timber hunt. Unfortunately, he experienced kind of a tough day. He got to shoot at a wood duck early on, but it was a gray day, just not a great timber kind of day, and really for the most part, we were just staring at empty skies. A couple of weeks later, we went out again at Bayou Meto with John Flowers again, and my old buddy Jerry Cunningham, a very experienced duck hunter. And again, another gray day. The weather forecast called for the clouds to blow out by about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Never happened. You know, it was so slow. I looked over at one point and John was about to fall asleep while standing up in the flooded timber. Another sign that it's a really slow morning in the duck woods is when breakfast burritos, made in this case with some handcrafted cooking tools, is the highlight of the morning.
We left our spatula at home, so we got some homemade utensils here.
A lot of times we just want to get some sights and sounds, get some video of ducks working, boats running through the timber, get some drone footage. This morning there was actually a few ducks flying. Very encouraging. We found a spot and got a couple of ducks to at least break the treetops, and I had a hard time connecting once again. It's always fun to take people hunting who've never experienced it, and I'm a part of a group called the Outdoor Writers Association of America, and they had their conference in Little Rock last year, but came in January for their midwinter meeting and to check out the conference site. So took several outdoor writers from around the country to Bayou Meto to experience green timber duck hunting, what Arkansas is so famous for. Unfortunately, I didn't get to really show them a great hunt. Once again, the highlight of the morning was a good old log breakfast.
Can't kill ducks, you can at least cook breakfast.
Our last hunt at Bayou Meto last year, we had Luke Naylor, our waterfowl program coordinator. The ducks seemed to be working, and man, pretty early in the morning we had a pair of mallards that worked right into the decoys, pretty as a picture, came to the calls, and we were able to
kill them, Trey.
Put those on the duck strap. Maybe our luck was turning. But no, that wasn't the case. Didn't see much of anything else flying the rest of the day. And the highlight maybe of this trip was that Luke killed as many squirrels in the flooded timber that morning as we did ducks. There were a couple of weeks left in the season, so with our 2 mallards and our 2 gray squirrels, at about 11:15, we decided to take a little boat ride and do some scouting on the way out. And as we're running down the double ditches, the duck gods punched us below the belt when our brand new boat motor with less than 8 hours on it decided to crap out in the middle of Bayou Meto. So you see, outdoor television is not all that it's cracked up to be, and what you see on the screen, a lot goes into that behind the scenes. And again, you weren't alone having a bad duck season